Relax, breathe, and let tonight's story bring comfort to your heart. Yarrow and Primrose, a tale of empathy. This story is about Yarrow and the mountain sprite named Primrose, who form a bond of friendship and empathy, leading their village to appreciate and protect the magic of the mountain. Once upon a time, in a tranquil village nestled at the base of a grand mountain, lived a kind-hearted boy named Yarrow. Yarrow had always been curious about the tall, misty peaks that loomed over his village. One sunny morning, he decided to journey up the mountain to explore. As he climbed higher, the air grew cooler, and the sound of village life faded away. After several hours of walking, he reached a beautiful glade where wildflowers danced in the gentle breeze. It was there he met Primrose, the mountain sprite. Primrose had hair like the autumn leaves and eyes as blue as the summer sky. She was delicate yet strong, and she fluttered round Yarrow with graceful curiosity. Yarrow, a little unsure, but eager to make a friend, smiled at Primrose. Primrose, sensing his kindness, introduced herself. They sat together among the flowers, and Primrose told Yarrow about the mountain's secrets and the magic it held. Yarrow listened with rapt attention, feeling a profound sense of connection, not only to the mountain, but also to Primrose. They talked for hours, sharing stories of their lives and dreams. As dusk fell, Yarrow noticed that Primrose seemed a little sad. He gently asked her what was troubling her. Primrose revealed that the mountain was losing its magic because the villagers had forgotten to appreciate its beauty and protect its spirit. Yarrow felt a surge of sympathy. He promised Primrose that he would help his village understand the mountain's true value. The next day Yarrow returned to his village and shared with everyone the wisdom and beauty he had discovered. Gradually, the villagers began to change. They started to cherish the mountain and its creatures, and the magic grew stronger than ever. Primrose, seeing the transformation, felt a wave of gratitude. She visited Yarrow one last time to thank him, promising that their friendship would endure forever. Yarrow and Primrose's bond became a legend, teaching generations the importance of empathy and the magic of nature. Now let's enter another heartwarming journey. The Promise of Susan and Sedge. This story is about Susan and a treetop elf named Sedge, who make a heartwarming promise to cherish their friendship, believe in magic, and stay full of wonder. Susan always loved the old oak tree in her backyard. Its grand branches stretched high into the sky, swaying gently in the wind. At the top of the tree lived a treetop elf named Sedge, with its sparkling eyes and a heart full of mischief. One evening, under a canopy of twinkling stars, Susan climbed the tree to visit her friend. As Susan settled on a sturdy branch, she felt a tap on her shoulder. It was Sedge, grinning from ear to ear, holding a tiny lantern that glowed softly. "I've been waiting for you, Susan," he said, his voice like the rustling leaves. Susan smiled back, her heart warm with the joy of their friendship. They talked about their day, shared stories of adventure, and giggled at secrets only they knew. "Are you ready for our special promise?" Sedge asked, his eyes twinkling like the stars above. Susan nodded earnestly, knowing this moment was important. "Then repeat after me," Sedge continued. "I promise to always cherish our friendship, to believe in magic, and to never lose my sense of wonder." Susan echoed the words, her voice steady and sincere. As they made their vow, a gentle breeze rustled the leaves, carrying their promise to the whispers of the night. From that day on, Susan and Sedge made sure to meet at the top of that oak tree every week, no matter the weather. Their bond grew stronger, with each passing day, rooted in the promise they had made beneath the starry sky. Years went by, and Susan grew older, but she never forgot the magic of her childhood friend. Sedge watched over her from the treetop, always there when she needed a friend. One day, as Susan sat under the old oak tree, now much taller than before, she felt another tap on her shoulder. It was Sedge, just as she had remembered him. "I've kept our promise," he said with a wink. Susan's eyes filled with tears of joy and gratitude, realizing that their friendship had stood the test of time. They sat together, reminiscing about the past, and dreaming about the future. As the stars began to twinkle above, Susan and Sedge made a new promise they'll always believe in each other and the magic that brought them together. And so, their story continued, a beautiful tapestry of memories and dreams, bound by the promises they held dear. Let's just move gently to the next story. Casablia and Brave Poopy, The Empathy Journey. This story is about a girl named Kawaii and her puppy, Akalitha, and their journey of empathy and compassion. Once upon a time in a quaint village hugged by lush, green hills, lived the joyful girl named Kawaii and her loyal puppy, Akalitha. They share an inseparable bond, communicating with sheer understanding and love. Kawaii had a heart full of empathy that resonated with everyone around her, and Akalitha mirrored this in his loyal eyes. One day, as the sun was setting and a gentle breeze whispered through the trees, they heard a faint cry from the forest. With worry coating her face, Kawaii grabbed a lantern, and together with Akalitha, they ventured into the dusky wood. The forest rustled around them as they walked deeper, the call of birds echoing through the canopy above. They discovered a small, injured fawn lying beneath an old oak tree, its eyes wide with fear and pain. Kawaii heart ached for the poor creature. She approached it slowly, her steps soft and her voice soothing. "It's okay, little one," she whispered, kneeling beside the fawn. Akalitha sat quietly next to her, his tail wagging gently to calm the frightened animal. Under Kawaii's tender care, the fawn soon calmed down, and with Akalitha standing guard, they gently carried it back to their cottage. Once home, they tended to its wounds, feeding it fresh leaves and water. As days passed, the fawn's trust in Kawai and Akalitha grew, healed not just by their care, but also by the warmth of their shared intimacy. This experience spread through the village, and tales of Kawai and Akalitha's kindness inspired others to act with compassion. The villagers began to treat their own animals and each other with newfound empathy. Kawai and Akalitha became a symbol of hope and love, reminding everyone that empathy is the key to healing and connection. And every night, as the stars blanketed the sky, Kawai and Akalitha would dream of a world where everyone felt the same warmth they shared, a world where empathy made hearts tender and community strong. The next story awaits, ready to ease your mind. Amaryllis and Kazi, a story of devotion. This story is about Amaryllis and a caring hare named Katie, who form a deep bond of devotion and friendship through acts of kindness and healing. In a small, serene village nestled between rolling hills, lived a girl named Amaryllis. Amaryllis was known for her gentle spirit and unwavering kindness. One day, while exploring the lush forest near her home, she stumbled upon a small, distressed creature. It was a caring hare named Kawaii, a mythical being known for its deep empathy and healing ability. Kawaii had been injured and was unable to fly back to its magical realm. Amaryllis, without a second thought, decided to help Katie. She gently lifted the delicate creature and carefully brought it back to her home. Over the next few weeks, Amaryllis devoted herself to nursing Katie back to health. She researched herbal remedies and tended to Katie's wounds with meticulous care. Katie, deeply touched by Amaryllis's devotion, began to show signs of recovery. As Katie's strength returned, a beautiful friendship blossomed between them. They spent their days exploring the forest, sharing stories, and enjoying the simple pleasures of life. Kate, grateful for Melissy's kindness, used its healing powers to help the villagers. It cured illnesses, mended broken hearts, and brought an air of peace to the community. Melis and Kate became inseparable, their bond a testament to the power of devotion and friendship. One evening, as the sun set and painted the sky in hues of gold and pink, Kay revealed it's time to return to its realm. Amaryllis felt the pang of sadness, but knew deep down that their friendship would endure. Claudia promised to visit whenever it could and left Amaryllis with a small, glowing amulet as a token of their bond. Folding the amulet close to her heart, Amaryllis watched as Katie took flight and disappeared into the twilight. She whispered a heartfelt thank you, knowing that their story would forever be a cherished memory. Until we meet again, sleep peacefully.